Can Vitória qualify for the Conference League? Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today we will start the new series here on the channel, in which we will have the central objective of making Vitória a renowned club in Europe, as well as a specific objective in each episode. In today's video, we set qualifying for the Conference League as our main goal. Now without further ado, make sure you are subscribed in the channel and drop your like below. Let's get right to the video. As soon as I took control of the club, the first thing I did was to create a tactic so that the players could familiarize themselves with the way I want them to play. And then, as I still don't know the players, I asked my assistant to make the starting lineup. While the assistant chose the starting lineup, I went to pay a visit to our young players, and I saw 3 players that already have a skill close to the core team, but for now they won't be called up yet. While I was doing a press conference, I remembered that it was important to test the team, so we played some friendlies for the players to gain rhythm and also to internalize the tactics. After testing the team, we were then ready for the first European challenge, a game counting for the Conference League against Maccabi Netanya at home. We started the game very well, with Anderson scoring in the 27th minute. 3 minutes later, Thiago Silva found Jota at the far post, who increased the score to 2-0. Finally, almost as the whistle blew, Anderson scored for the second time to close out a very comfortable first leg for us. Despite the victory in the first leg having been somewhat comfortable, we still haven't made it to the next stage, and that's why in the second leg I spared no effort and went with maximum strength. It seems not to spare the team gave result, and we started winning the game again with an Anderson's goal. At the start of the second half, we converted a penalty and extended the aggregate to 5-0. We showed again that we wanted to win a short time later when we were once again closer to extending the score, but the goalkeeper spared the humiliation. With the win all but guaranteed, it was important to refresh the team, and that's exactly what I did. The goalkeeper, who had previously saved, can do nothing to hold the 2-0, and we closed thus another 3-0 and consequently the passage to the next phase. With great powers come great responsibilities, and after this passage to the next round, it was time to elect a man to lead the team on the pitch. The one chosen to be our captain was the veteran Andre. Let's hope great achievements come while he wears the armband. Before the next game, there was still time for the League Cup draw, and we can't complain about it, because our group is very balanced. In the next phase of the Conference League, we faced Vaduz with the tie to be decided at home. The game, as usual, started very well for us, and we had an opportunity to open the scoring in the 8th minute, but the goalkeeper saved it. Soon after a bucket of cold water, penalty signal. Quadra went to the 11-meter mark and shot, but luckily Varela, our goalkeeper, denied the goal and held the 0-0. The defense of the penalty animated the team, which at the 30th minute opened the score with Justin shaking the Swiss nets. We still tried to increase the score right after, but it would be in the 69th minute that the goal appeared after a great play by Janvier. Finally, in the 80th minute, Ruben Lamares assisted Sapphire to close the score at 3-0. Another big win away from home, and will be very comfortable for the second leg at home. After the game, and taking advantage of the fact that we were in Switzerland, I went to see the draw for the next phase in the Conference League, and it seems that we used all our luck in the draw for the League Cup, because now we will play with one of the strongest teams. But leaving that game aside, now we have a very important game for the championship. We're going to face Porto in the first round, and it's important to start the league well. The match against Porto was virtually void of opportunities in the first half, and it was 0-0 at halftime even though we were playing better than Porto. We still had a chance, but we didn't convert, and, as those who don't score concede, shortly afterwards Porto punished. After the goal, I tried to sub some players on to try to at least draw the game, but, once again, we were failing to achieve, and as if it were a repetition, Porto punished again after the failure. There was still time to miss another clear chance to score and also for Porto to have a player sent off. There was time for everything but to score, and we started the league with a defeat. Returning to Europe, it was only necessary to do the homework and hold on the 3-0 lead against Vaduz. The game was complicated until they had a player sent off. After that, I changed tactics a bit, and right after that we scored in the 60th minute. As I don't like to win by the slightest advantage, I sent the team up and we scored in the 61st minute, but it was offside. The goal that really counted and which closed the tie with a 5-0 aggregate was in the 77th minute. So we moved on to the next stage with a 5-goal gap, and we are going to the playoffs to access the Conference League with the confidence levels up there. Unfortunately, after the game we found out that our opponent will be young boys, but before the first game against them we had a game for the league against Vizela, which we won with some comfort by 2-0 despite taking a while to score. We then reached the first leg of the Conference League playoff. The main goal is to try to bring the game to be decided at home. The game started and Manu was injured in the 33rd minute, so I had to substitute him. We were without opportunities in the game, and the young boys were very much on top of the game, having opportunities almost all the time, but they were failing or simply not shooting. They had a very dangerous opportunity in the minute 56, but Varela saved. Later, in the 68th minute, the young boys left the threats and scored to win the game 1-0 at home. Of course, I won't say it was a good result, but it wasn't that bad considering the game it was. And now a 1-goal win at home takes the game to extra time. Then we had to meet the schedule against Famalicão for the league, and despite the scare of starting to lose, we managed to draw and even come back to win the 3 points. And now for the big European game. The game that can complete today's goal. The Conference League playoff second leg. It was important to score, and that's exactly what we did before the break. Also in the first half at minute 44, they tied the game and complicated the accounts for us. But faith moves mountains, and we believed until the 88th minute when we scored again to take the game to extra time. The support from the fans was incredible, and our gift came in the 107th minute, the qualifying goal. We completed our objective, and we are in the group stage of the UEFA Europa Conference League. So guys, it's all on today's video. I hope you liked it. If you want more videos like this one, don't forget to subscribe and drop your like below. I see you in the next video. Bye.